But I'm so angry. Aren't you angry, Mom?
Yes.
We have our first casualty of the whole renovation process. I feel like I get so much hate surrounding my family.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another exciting, riveting renovation vlog where, a little recap if you're new, I have a father. His name is Tom. Most of you know Tom as an Irishman, but I know Tom as a master carpenter. Exhibit A is right here.
Huh?
Nothing. So yeah, I just moved into this house and my dad is building me a fireplace. We are on day, I think, 3 of the project. Things are coming along. We're also getting some help from my brother, but my mom and I are about to do probably the most important task of the entire day.
Can I have a double Whopper meal?
You too. The goods have arrived.
It just burned to shit.
So the good news is I got a very exciting pack. Where is it? The good news is I got a very exciting purchase this morning. I've been wanting these for the longest time. These are the Nike Metcon Freeze, which if you're doing any kind of HIIT training, burn boot camp, F45, anything like that, you're gonna want shoes like this. It's like the specific type. Otherwise you can hurt yourself. And the bad news is, it's too late. I already hurt myself. I have a sprained ankle. I haven't gone to the doctor or anything. I can just tell it's not fractured, it's not broken. It's a sprain. I could barely walk. Like, I can walk. It's just every time I do it hurts, and it's my own fault. I was working out in improper shoes, which, by the way, if you guys are interested in these, I can link them below. I've seen such good reviews. I should have done this a long time ago. I've just not been wanting to spend money, to be quite honest, but I really should have done it. And so I'm just going to have a more chill day, trying to help Neil and my dad. Obviously, maybe I'm not really the best help ever. I try, okay guys? I try when I can, but I just try to let them do their thing, and then if they need assistance, I'm here. So yeah, just gonna have a chill day today and try to honestly, what is it? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate my foot as much as possible. I just really want to get back to like being able to walk.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Dad, just smile. This is just B-roll. There's no audio, just so the vlog knows you're happy.
How come it doesn't, no audio?
Because this is like, it's a montage. It's just like, have you ever seen my vlogs? No. Well, in my vlogs, I have like some shots where it's music over it. So just like look really happy. So
is it a vlog or a blog?
it's a vlog with a V.
What's the difference?
A blog is like a thing you type.
Oh. I'm happy, yes. What?
Smile.
Jesus,
It's not
I'm
about-
happy, for sake. What do you want me to tell you?
Nothing. There's no, now I'm putting the audio in this because of this conversation.
Do you have an audio? What do you do? Cut out the audio?
I cut out the audio. I always have the option.
No. Leave it in.
So down with my own doubts. Be free with me.
Okay guys, I just want you to know I'm sitting downstairs, my dad is downstairs, we were all watching TV. I come in here and Zach is just alone folding clothes with a boombox in his hand.
Just having a laundry party.
You had to escape the Berks.
Trying in them out any way possible.
Eyes on the freeway.
Morning guys, obviously no gym for me today, which feels so weird because it has been such a part of my routine. Like, I get up, I go, I come back, I have my coffee, and I just feel so directionless right now. But I obviously just need to lay off my ankle. I have a little like wrap on it right now. I Amazon Primed it last night. It came in a couple of hours. Life in the year 2023 is so weird. Like the fact that it just came in a couple of hours, but fingers crossed it gets better. Obviously it will, it's just I'm very impatient. But I just hopped in the shower. I'm about to do my skin routine. I never particularly have looked forward to a skin routine before. Like it's honestly pretty annoying. And did I ever tell you guys, in college, my freshman year, I slept in my makeup every single night. Every night. Like Friday nights, oh, I'd wake up and go to the dining hall Saturday morning, full face of makeup. What? I just didn't know the importance of skincare, which is so cringy. I never liked doing it either. It's just like laziness. I don't know. But I genuinely look forward to my routine nowadays. And I think it's just because I'm actually seeing results and I feel so confident in my skin. And that's never been the case. And I'm so excited that I get to work with Dime Beauty on this video, which I have a kind of crazy discount code for you guys. They're doing a site-wide sale, 25% off. I'm going to link it below. You can use Clancy25. If you guys have been debating, should I try Dime Beauty? I feel like I talk about it kind of often. Now is the time to do so. And I have to say, I first heard about Dime Beauty a few months ago. I was scrolling on Ulta.com, came across it, and do you want to know something crazy? I originally thought, oh, these products probably don't work, despite the fact that I had an odd amount of positive reviews. Like I remember thinking like, why, how? There were just so many people who loved it, but I didn't buy anything because the prices were too low. I know that sounds insane, but I feel like I've been conditioned to believe in order for something to be good, in order for it to work, it has to cost a lot of money. Eye cream, oh, that's gonna cost over $100. It's what has to be done. Granted, I didn't buy eye cream that was $100. I just didn't use any, which is not good. But no, I to this day don't know how these products are so good at the price they are at. I mean, in the beauty industry, markups are insane, meaning it only costs a company X amount to make a product, but they sell it for so much more than that. But these products truly transform my skin. In the shower just now, I used the Gentle Jelly Cleanser, which first of all smells so good in like a natural way though, and I can feel it getting everything off my skin. It just feels so good. My next step when I come out of the shower is the Super Skin Toner. Oh, as a girl with pale, uneven skin, this has been a game changer. I just dab it on a paper towel and I rub it in throughout my whole skin. Then I go in with my TBT serum, and this was the first product when I first tried out Dime Beauty where I was like, what the heck? I woke up the next morning, could not believe the texture of my skin and just the glow it gave me. And I've received so many compliments on my skin when I'm not wearing makeup, which absolutely never happens. The person who's doing my eyebrows, then yesterday I bought a pair of sunglasses at the store. Like, I never get compliments. It just glows my skin in a way that my skin has never glowed. I cannot even explain it. And I go in with the Luminosity Eye Serum, which is back in stock. This is one of their best sellers for very good reason. It feels so gentle, and it's not $100, might I add. And then the last product I use to start my day is the Dewy Day Cream. And as much as I think my skin actually looks good right now, how it feels is the craziest part to me. And obviously that's something you guys can go through the screen and feel, but it just feels so good. Like I just got a facial. And okay, the biggest surprise when it comes to Dime Beauty, and so many of you guys have messaged me since saying, I love this product. It's their perfume. I specifically use Dans Le Boy. That's my best guess on how to pronounce that. It smells so good. I'm so bad at describing perfumes, but it just smells fresh. Like I feel like when I arrive in a room wearing this perfume, I just smell good. Like I smell floral with some warmer notes, like a nice mixture. I also sell another popular one you guys said you loved. I still have to try this. It's called 7 Summers, but their perfumes are so good. And I didn't know Dime is actually known for their perfumes. And honestly, if you guys are just getting started with Dime, I highly recommend doing a bundle. They have 2 different bundles in 2 different price categories. One, it's kind of dipping your toes in the water. You'll get the cleanser, the toner, the dewy day cream, night cream, hyaluronic acid serum, hyperglow serum. So you really do get to see what Dime has to offer. Best thing I love about it, you see the results immediately. That's not something I can say about every product, but for at least in my experience, next day I woke up, my skin felt and looked different. And then if you really want to take advantage of this sale, they also have a more extensive bundle called the Love Your Skin Bundle, and that includes the whole 9 yards. I mean, you'll get various serums, toner, moisturizer, all of it. So yeah, this has just been a really neat discovery for me that I'm just so excited to share with you guys. And once again, you can get 25% off with the code Clancy25. I will leave the link below. You can check online. And especially while everything is so discounted, I highly recommend giving it a try. This is today's fireplace update. We've basically got the bare bones, and then today is all about making it look sophisticated and beautiful and just wonderful. And we're using what's called Airstone. So this is what it's going to look like, but you have to put it on like pretty random because you basically have to mix and match. It's gonna be a job. I definitely trust Neil more than my dad when it comes to like aesthetics. Guys, it is looking so good, but it is probably going to be the most tedious thing in the entire world because this is how much has been done and this is how much still needs to be done. Which obviously the reason it's going to look so good is because of the tall ceilings, but just getting it all the way up there is kind of a nightmare. And if you ever, by the way, want to do a similar home reno project, I totally recommend, I mean, we haven't finished it yet, but air stone, it's not regular stone. Regular stone would be so much more complicated and so much more expensive. This stuff I got from Home Depot and it's a great alternative and hopefully it'll basically look the same as stone. It is 4:50 and I left the house for the first time all day. LOL at my mom pumping gas. She has no idea she's on camera, but I've literally just been at home. Listen, I'm not going to say helping my dad and Neil because that's too strong a word. They are just leading the whole thing, but I help when I can. Like if they're like, Clancy, hand me a piece, Clancy, clean this up, something like that. Nothing that is that beneficial though, if I'm being honest. And you know what, to everyone, because I feel like I get so much hate surrounding my family, not really, like it's nothing that bothers me, to be honest, just because I know the truth, but a lot of people are like, your family is so weird, like everyone's mean to each other, people aren't like kind, because you hear us joking around. For us, it's joking around, but this whole week is proof we really do love each other. We're just not, we don't show it in maybe the ways that other people do. Like, we're not all emotional. It's just, well, I mean, I'm honestly, like, I think an emotional person, but my family, they're not emotional people. But, like, this is how we show our love for each other. We come together, we help each other when we can, and I'm just so grateful for everything that everyone has been doing. Meanwhile, my mom and I are going to pick up my dad dinner. This is gonna be the first night I'm not cooking for him because I found this local like farmer's market that does fresh dinners, and I'm genuinely curious if it's going to taste good, so we'll see if that is a success or not. He can be our guinea pig. And then I'm returning this microphone because it is just not it. I got it at Best Buy a few days ago. It was the cheapest one they had, which that's my first mistake, but it's a video micro. It didn't sound good, so I'm returning it. I'm not getting a new one today, I don't think. I need to do more research and figure out what I want to do because like the mic in here is just not it. And Mom, I was just telling the vlog that our family actually does love each other, and Neil and Dad show it in acts of service, right?
Yes. And they don't show up and say, I love you, Clancy. I'd like to build you a fireplace. They just do it.
Here's a little dinner reveal, which I am shocked my dad isn't freaking out because it's past 5:30.
I don't know, I wasn't freaking out when you weren't here.
You probably were. My dad literally had a freak. Oh, actually, if I say that, people are actually, no, if I have to clarify. If I say that, people will think I'm being serious, but if my dad eats at 5:31 even, it's just...
Well, no, it's not. But I eat when I can.
You said 5:30 on the dot?
No, it's not 5:30.
Dad, it is.
If I was at home, I will eat like at 4 or 5 at 4:30.
You're so on...
If I come home like at 5:30, I'll just eat right away.
But Dad, can you
Well,
explain?
since I'm here, I should be getting my dinner at 5 o'clock. This was one of my requests.
But Dad, what was the big revelation you had yesterday that you weren't going to die if you ate a little after 5:30?
Oh yeah. That's sometimes in my head, but I do. I mean, see, I couldn't have my waffles in last night because I ate too late.
Oh my gosh, guys, it messed up his whole eating routine. What's your eating routine? Explain your eating routine each night. You come home, you have dinner, then you have 1.5 chocolate bars. So weird.
He cuts it with his scissor.
He literally cuts chocolate bars with a scissor. 1 is too little and 2 is too much. 1.5.
Half ate up a waffle with avocado.
An Eggo, to be precise. And that's a day in the life of Tom. This is the big progress for today, which it looks so freaking good. Like, I can't even imagine it covering the whole wall. It's obviously a lot of work, but we have a lot of help that I'm very grateful for. And by the way, I told my dad, which we've discussed this before, you should have seen the look on his face when I said, Dad, you know you're giving a speech at my wedding. You looked like you were about to, like you saw a ghost.
Well, you've got to help me with it.
No, my dad wants me to write, how, this is so ridiculous. He wants, you want me to write your wedding speech? It's supposed to come from the heart.
Yeah. Well,
not my heart.
well, give me a few hints, like, what to say, right? What am I going to say?
I don't know.
Are you happy about her marrying Zach?
Oh, silence!
Finally got rid of Clancy. Remember that when you looked at my texts
Yeah, oh my gosh, that was not even... So right after my engagement, I don't know why. Oh, I was going through my dad's texts with my aunt because she sends a lot of photos of her kids who I don't get to see often because she's in Ireland. And what do I see? One of the first texts that pops up is my dad. She says, congratulations to Clancy, like from us in Ireland. And my dad says, yeah, I finally got rid of Clancy after all these years. That was not a nice text, Dad.
Well, you weren't meant to see it.
Yeah, I know. And by the way, you're about to cause big drama with that pause you did when Mom said, "Are you happy? I'm marrying Zach." So
Huh?
you're about to cause big drama. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, Clancy's dad doesn't like Zach."
What'd you ask me?
Because Mom said, "Are you happy? She's marrying Zach," and you had a big pause.
Wait, no, they were?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I know. Obviously, I know you're kidding. I'm just trying to like get ahead of the of the rumors.
Yeah, we could take it.
We could take it.
The lesson of the day is don't be sensitive around Irish people.
Amen. Happy Friday. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I need to get over myself today. I need to get over myself because I woke up in not the best mood. Like I just seriously opened my eyes, took one step, and immediately it was like my whole morning was ruined. And it's just because of my ankle. I don't do well with being stagnant. It's just a thing. Is it the stupidest thing you've ever heard? Yes. I think, can you hear? I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's a lot of obviously work going on downstairs. But when I can't exercise, and I say exercise even just going for a walk, like when I can't move, it just messes with my mind. Like I just hate sitting around. I just do. Anyway, so I am like putting a stop to this whole like, oh my gosh, this sucks thing because it's ridiculous. I have so much to be grateful for. My brother and my dad are currently working downstairs. I actually I was helping them this morning in my robe because I can't decide what to wear. It's like maybe gonna be 64 degrees today. What's a girl to wear? So I need to figure that out. But anyway, if you guys are having maybe a bad day today, you're like not feeling it, let's get over it together. Come on, we got this, we're gonna do it. I'm officially turning this day around. And by the way, the ankle update, there is no update. It's just still not good. This is the current setup, by the way, because I'm also filming a TikTok vlog today. So definitely check out my TikTok to see that perspective. Because I tried to make it different than this vlog. Like I did an ASMR get ready with me, you'll see. Slightly different. And then we are back to a big old mess because Zach is still working out of the Clancy room. And so I moved all my makeup stuff in here temporarily. Gonna be wearing this shirt today, I think. I just pulled from my closet. And it honestly kind of does make my brain hurt filming TikTok and YouTube. It's like, I don't know, it's weird filming at the same time, but I don't know. I woke up today wanting to film both. I'm obsessed with the view from our bathroom window. I know that seems so random, but it just looks like a picture we hung up, and the sun actually rises this way. So in the morning, like you can actually see the sunrise, which is really pretty. All right, Mother and I are doing our productive task of the day, AKA getting everyone food. We like have been cleaning and stuff. It's just,
We have no skills.
I just want you guys to know, I texted Zach as well being like, hey, I'm going to Wendy's and Kroger. Do you want anything? So he said, yes, can I please have a chicken sandwich? And then at Kroger, just standard groceries. Define standard groceries. That could mean anything. Like, I don't, like, what? So I just said, give me specifics, please. Like, what are standard groceries? Like, that's something different for everyone. Like, if you're talking standard for me, I'm gonna get you a bunch of like salad. Like, I don't know. Maybe once we get there, I want to show you guys. I made a fun little purchase a couple days ago. It's kind of spontaneous, but I'm feeling good about it. It's a pair of sunglasses. I randomly was at Dillard's with my mom. She got, Mom told them how many Mothers of the Bride dresses you have.
That I've paid for all of them?
Yeah.
Yes, well, we're up to 3.
My mom has 3 Mother of the Bride dresses.
And I think I'm already going to return the one that I bought here.
What? Why?
You know what? I would have a problem returning it because we don't have a Dillard's by us.
Oh, yeah. I guess. But obviously she's not planning on keeping all of them. You just can't make up your mind, so you just keep buying dresses.
I know. None of them magically make me look like the women in the Mother of the Bride ads. That's the problem.
Well, Mom, I really did. Okay, the problem is I really did like the dress that you tried on when we were at Dillard's a couple days ago. I was in so much pain because of my ankle, though, so I wasn't as upbeat and like haha as normal. I think that might have thrown you off. I was happy about it. I just was like in pain walking around. So, like, I wasn't like, oh, my God.
But I also wasn't happy, haha.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Right?
If that's the case, then, but I just don't, like, because you kept saying, like, you hate it, don't you? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't know how to, like, it's like I was in like a lose-lose situation because I'm like, no, I don't, and you're like, what? I don't know what else you want me to say.
I know. I think I just look very like broad-shouldered in it.
I mean, I personally didn't think so, but you know, I want you to feel confident.
Not
and
like a
happy.
linebacker. Yes.
Okay, well, I need to do the reveal of the sunglasses because I never do this. I normally buy sunglasses at TJ Maxx, like Nordstrom Rack, very, very, very discounted. These ones were, I believe, they were on sale. Under 100, obviously. Like, I'd never spend more than 100 on sunglasses, but more expensive than I normally go. I tried them on. I just saw them, and I love them. Zach does not. You guys know Zach never likes the sunglasses I get. I like this shape. Like, I just like it. I like it on my face. I very much so enjoy. I love it. Like, I know it's not for everyone, but it makes me happy, and that's all that matters. And if I can find a link for these, I'll link them below because I love the way they sit on the face. It's like a unique shape. Like, I like unique shape sunglasses, so I'm very happy with my purchase. I just want to make a little PSA that Little Bites will always be frauds and mini muffins will always remain supreme. I can't believe what they did. Actually, you know what's funny? For all I know, Little Bites could have come first, but I don't think so. I think it was always mini muffins and then Little Bites had to come. On another note, this just might be the cutest thing I've seen all day.
Those nails like a double.
Hi, thank you for choosing Burger King. How may I help you?
Can I have a double Whopper?
What? Where are you filming?
And I'm in New York for the first time. I hate this weather, but I like the view. It makes me think of
Guys, we have our first casualty of the whole renovation process. The TV is no longer.
Gosh dang it, Tom. What are you doing?
What are we paying you for?
I knocked it over on the couch.
Really?
And Clancy came up, but I mean, I must have.
Wait, by the way, finish that sentence. It sounds like you're about to blame it on me.
No, I knocked it over and called you to pick it up because I was holding. What was I holding?
Yeah, but no, it's not. It's no big deal. He keeps like going over it in his.
No, yeah, that's all good.
No, it's all good. But they got so much done today, guys. Like, what? It looks so freaking good. You love it?
No, it looks really nice.
That looks better than any that I see online when you're looking up people's samples. The stone just looks so much nicer and more expensive than the others that I see.
It's just so crazy looking at it and knowing that they had to put every single, like, just every single piece. And the thing is, we would have never been able to do this ourselves because my dad had to cut each and every corner piece and measure. Like, it's just something we would not have been able to do in the slightest sense by ourselves. So it's just so good, and I'm so excited to watch it come together. And then the cabinets, they're not painted yet, by the way. It's primer that's on them, and we're debating possibly painting them black, but I'm leaning more toward white. There's a lot still to figure out, but it's coming along. I just grabbed one of these chicken tortilla soups from Kroger, Panera brand. They are a lifesaver if you don't feel like cooking, but then you also don't want to eat out. Less expensive than eating out, but still perfect for your lazy moments. Speaking of lazy, what?
No.
What? Ready to go? No, I'm eating my soup.
It's over 3:30.
I thought we're leaving at 3:30. That changes everything. Today is all about fun, everyone. We are taking a break from the operations. Although, Dad, I didn't know you were working this morning. Like, I woke up to the sound of, I don't even know what you were doing down here. No rest for the wicked, as Tom says, but this weekend we really are taking a break. You can kind of see a little preview right there. It's looking so good, and right now I'm actually on Pinterest. I have never spent so much time on Pinterest until buying a house, trying to figure out what color to paint the mantle. Like, I really don't know. I think I'm leaning toward like a gray hue. I'm not sure. We'll have to see, and that's something for another day because I need to scarf this down. And we are actually going to FC Cincinnati tonight. Decided to treat the fam. Got some FC Cincinnati tickets. It's soccer here in Cincinnati. And then we booked an early dinner at one of Zach's and my favorite restaurants, E&O, here in Cincinnati. We haven't gone since before we moved, like before we started traveling. And then also, we are going to see Neil's house because they've been here for almost a week and we have not even been at Neil's house. He's just been coming here every day. So gonna go to Neil's house, visit the nephews. His animals are my nephews. It's gonna be a good night. We have made it to Neil's. It's funny seeing the difference between my house and his, in which I basically wanted my house to be built with nothing but windows. Like, I'm obsessed with natural light. Neil on the other, oh my gosh, actually this is a big deal, Mom. He normally does not have that open. He must be doing that because you're here.
He opened the
He normally, because I obviously like,
and they're blackout curtains.
they're blackout curtains that he does not open. He doesn't want like anyone to see him. I don't know. He just doesn't like it to be visible.
That's a veteran thing. An awful lot of people who served, it's for like security. They're very into security.
Privacy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this is Neil's place, and meanwhile I'm like, Neil, we need the light. We need something. But Neil has an issue. I genuinely need to know if you guys have a solution. This is one of those issues that makes me want to punch someone, and that's a really bad thing to say, but I'm so angry. Aren't you angry, Mom?
Yes. No. Well, especially that he nicely.
Well, we didn't even say.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well,
you could say.
so he has, honestly, I'm just gonna say it, the worst neighbor ever, next door neighbor, who has these dogs that bark at all hours of the day. Like 6 a.m. barking, 6 p.m. barking. Like, first of all, these people are mean, leaving their dogs outside, and it's just nonstop, and it's so vicious. One of them is a pit bull, and at one point it was breaking through the fence. Neil had to like repair that, but it's just nonstop barking. Neil, obviously, it drives him insane. He wants to enjoy. I mean, look at his beautiful backyard. Like, it's wonderful, especially for the pets, but the dog will not stop barking. And so Neil finally, nicely, when his neighbor was in her yard, I guess, said like, hey, by the way, just wanted to know if you guys could do anything about your dog's barking because it scares his dog. And wait, what did she say? Mom, I forget, what did the neighbor say when he asked nicely?
He said, hi, how are you? And then he said, I wanted to ask, my dog likes to lay out in the grass and your dog is constantly barking. Is there any way? She said, yeah, the people who lived here before you knocked on the door to tell us that, and I told them, get off my property. Because that's what dogs do.
I don't know how Neil didn't lose it.
Well, no, I'm happy it was a lady and not like if it was a man Neil's age, we don't know what might have happened.
Like, that's seriously the audacity. I am like so angry about it, and I don't know what you can do, because apparently, like, I guess you can't call the cops, like if it's just a dog barking. I don't know.
It starts at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, so it's even like off hours. Like, I know for a fact, like, if I were to be blasting music at like midnight, I'm pretty sure the cops could come and be like, this is a disturbance to the community. Not to mention, can we get like animal advocates involved? You can't just keep dogs out in all temperature. Like, that's so mean. That's awful.
And remember, Neil loves animals, so for him to complain.
Yeah, Neil, not a barking animal though. Neil, we're dishing out Bella.
What?
We're
Oh
talking.
no, that's Timmy barking.
That's Timmy.
You're reaching out what?
We're telling them all about your pet problems.
What?
The
Dog
dog.
barking.
Oh, I thought you were bitching about me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, why are you acting like this?
Yeah. Everything looks
Wait,
so nice, Neil.
What was your like internal reaction when the woman told you like it's just a dog? Get over it.
I said I'm happy it was.
She didn't say get over it. Is that what Mom said?
No,
I did not.
No, I that was me.
That's
I
what
embellished.
That's what dogs do.
Well, she said, yeah, the old people, the people that used to live here would come to knock on my door, and I would be like, get off my property. Like, that's what dogs do. And I was like, yeah, see, I like to be chill with everyone, and I like to get along with everyone. I was like, so if you could just, when your dog barks, just get it inside. I said my dog likes to sleep outside. He's just always sleeping, which is true, he's always sleeping in the grass. And I was like, then I hear a dog barking at him all the time. And I said, he doesn't bark. So it was just kind of like, the fact that she thought, like, get off my property, like, that was like the main thing where I was like, whoa, I'm about to be on property if you don't fix the goddamn dog. Like, I don't know, that was pretty crazy, but at least I guess she thought if I get the first word, then it's cool. Like, as long as I just say, oh, sorry that my dog barks every f***ing minute of every day, nothing I can do.
Look, this is how a dog should be.
Look at Tim.
He was just lying there until.
Yeah, seeing that fence is being held up by nothing. See that cross? See the thing between the tree?
And that was from a pit bull coming through.
Wait, is that a different dog?
Oh wait, the side on the right, the missing
Yeah.
planks, that's from the pit bull.
Where does Bella live? To the left?
Yeah. You don't know that? Gosh, we all know that.
The fact that I know the name of my brother's neighbor's dog,
We all
Bella, is a problem. We shouldn't know Bella, but we do.
And that's because they yell, Bella, shut up, and then that's the end of it.
I'm opening up this door to let Arthur out, so don't like be loud about that. It'd be awkward, you know what I mean? I don't want it to seem like I'm talking.
Yeah.
I'm saying like you can hear like anything.
Yeah.
All right, the Spectrum story.
My mom wants me to. We need help. Like, let us know.
No, I know. Well, because he has this really nice house and all. The same house that has the dog named Bella has a grown son who apparently works for Spectrum. That truck stays not in front of their house, but in front of Neil's house every single day. You'll be able to take a picture and insert it here. The guy not only parks in front of Neil's home, but puts work cones in the front and back so that people have to go around it. You'll see traffic holding up going around it. Neil is not able to mow that part of the grass, and nothing. I don't know if it's that the guy is not supposed to have this truck parked at home all the time. He doesn't want it caught in front of his home, so instead it's just in front of Neil's home.
Well, I'll tell you right there, Neil should park in front of there.
Neil should just pull in their driveway.
Yeah, I am normally. Wait, you know what's funny? I feel like I can think of like at least like 7 times I've said in the last month, I'm normally a calm person, but maybe I'm not a calm person.
You know what? We're the same where if it's for us, we could put up with it. But then for someone we care about, we're going to stand up for...
punch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. If anyone does anything to me, I'm like, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Right.
But maybe I'm not as calm as I thought, because I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately.
Yeah, we don't want Neil to have to put up with stuff.
No, it's so...
Funny, there's a guy like up on his roof. Is that up on his roof?
No, he's just tall.
There's a party downtown, someone said that you're coming by. Let me know when you're here, meet me up for a smoke outside. I regret what I said, didn't mean it. Can't believe me, I guess I take it back. There's a party downtown, someone said that you're coming by. I know that summer was a big mistake. You always play